Welcome back to Magical Mayhem. Today I'm going to show you how I made $20 with a quick 3 balloon ball coming right up. Okay, so for this one you just need 3 balloons. I usually have the kids pick their 3 favorite colors, so I'm going to say pink, purple, yellow, orange, green. Or if I'm in a real hurry, I just pick the 3 colors and go with it. Especially like in the 4th of July, red, white, and blue, of course. So right, 3 balloons, 260s. Pretty much fully inflated. You just need a little tip left out. And all you need to do is tie the nozzle to the end. One big knot right here. Just like that. And you find split the balloon in half, right about there. I like to do this to the kids. Drives them crazy. Twist, 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 and then just run it through. So basically you have this, and I'll play around with them. It's gonna be butterfly wings. If it's a boy, I'm gonna say, oh, I would put a bow on your little head and make it look pretty. Have fun with it. Next, same thing, do it all over again. Tie the nozzle to the end. Just like that. Even out the air. Find the middle, somewhere in there. It's not quite the middle, right about there. Same thing, take it, rotate it, run it through, that way it doesn't come apart. So here what I do is I squeeze either one together, and then I run this one through the center of this one. And if I have a boy or whatever child's in front of me or person, is I have them put one hand here, have them put one hand here, and they stand there and hold it for me. Now I can do anything I want to them. Yes, and I do. I don't touch. That's the one thing I don't do. Next is another 260, same thing. This one's a little bit different. You're just gonna take it, split it right down the middle. So we have this, a big V. So now you see where the knots here were tied off. I'm gonna take this one, the yellow one, run it right through the middle here, through this one. Just like that. And I'm gonna run this piece right through there. So I come out just before it comes up out of here, push it out as much as you can, then run it through that center here, or through that piece there. And I leave it about that much. So now all you're gonna do is take this nozzle, I'll run it right through here, through the middle of the yellow piece. Make sure the camera picks that up for you. And I take this piece, this is why we leave a little bit of uninflated. And we just tie the balloon off. Tie it off. Double knot it, that way it doesn't come apart. And there you go, well, you're left with that. So now all you need to do is take this piece and tuck it in here. The way I do that is I pull it out, pull it through, and then push it in. It's a combination of all 3 of those things at the same time. Eventually you're gonna get it right in there. And there you have a ball. This is a true story, by the way. I had a young man, he was probably about 12 years old. I was doing like a grand opening, and he said, you know, I made his sister a balloon. His dad was there, and I made his sister a balloon. I don't remember what it was. But I asked him if he wanted a balloon. He said, no, I'm too old for balloons. I said, what if I make you something that you'll like and you'll enjoy? Of course, he said no. And I said, you know what, let me just make it. If you like it, great. If you don't, I'll give it to your sister. So I made him this. He loved it. The dad takes a look at it and tries to figure out how I made it. Because if you notice, there's all the tie, the point of contact where they're tied in, they're all hidden. So it's kind of hard to see exactly what I did or how I made it. This is kind of a toughie. It takes you a while to wrap your head around it, but once you do, it's real easy to make. But the dad was looking at it like he was just impressed. Now, how long did it take me to do that? Not long at all. Of course, I have a lot of showmanship when I make something like this. I like to show off. So he said that was the most amazing thing he'd ever seen. Reaches into his wallet, gives me a $20 tip. Blown away. Because this is one of the simplest things that I make. Some of the most elaborate, big, huge things that I make, I'll probably get a $5 or $10 tip. This guy gave me a $20 tip for this. Now, I could stop here. I like to do one more thing. It's a 5-inch round, any color, white, red, blue, whatever you may have in your bag. Find a spot that you can tuck this piece in here. You tuck it in there. Very simple. Then you inflate it. Kind of awkward looking. See how it's in there? You just push it through. I want to make sure you can see that. Push it through. That falls in the middle there. Let's see if you can see that. It's in the middle in there. So now you just inflate it the rest of the way. Have the nozzle right there. It's kind of hard to do it with a pump. You really need to do mouth inflate this one. And you position it in there. But what you're doing is you're just inflating it to expand it. Not too much, just enough. Tie the nozzle off. And I take that nozzle and I just tuck it under here so that way it looks clean. What that does, it gives it weight and it makes it nice and full. And that is how you make $20. So that was a quick 3 balloon ball. It's very simple to make. It's kind of difficult at the beginning. You have to kind of coordinate yourself and orientate yourself how the ball looks. It took me a while and I wasn't making it all the time until I realized the power of this. So I do a fish fry, which are coming up pretty soon at a Catholic church, and all I make are these things. I get $3, $4, $5 tips on some of these. I walk out of there with a bankroll about this thick of all tips, tip money. Good stuff. Hopefully you like that and be sure to use it in your line work. It's easy to make, just 3 balloons. If you enjoy this, please give me a thumbs up and be sure to share it with your friends. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe. And remember, keep it amazing.